This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, we're all up in about the mid-40s to lower 50s for levels. As far as magic. Yes, everybody has all except 2 spells. One of which is Meteor, and the other, I believe, is Merton. Not exactly a spoiler, because we saw the Emperor try to cast that against Kefka on the floating island way back then. We didn't see what it looks like, but that's what it is. What else did I want to Okay. Yeah, I left everybody unequipped for now. So the Paladin Shield. Let's equip the next best shield, and then show how much better the Paladin Shield is. So yeah, plus 20 for evade percentage, plus 7 for magic defense, and plus 13 for regular defense. I also want to check it out in the menu here to show you what it says about it. Houses a hero's soul. So, yeah, it negates those statuses there. Not 100% what all of those mean. Pretty sure the one that looks like a beaker is a poison. And it absorbs several elements. I think it's ice, lightning, fire, and earth, I suppose. And it does also teach us Ultima. That's where I got Ultima from, and it taught it at, you know, at a rate of 1, so it's just like a lot of the other high-level spells. You just had to equip it on somebody. As far as grinding to break the curse on the curse shield to get the Paladin Shield, I did just walk around here fighting, and I kept locking the party and tried to steal when I could, and the guys that were here, the Peepers, were the most common enemy that I came across, and you had a chance to steal an elixir from them. I think I had like 18 to 20, somewhere in that range before I started. So I did pick up about a dozen or so of those. That'll help going forward. We're not going to worry about any more lures or any of that stuff. If I get some, great. But otherwise, we're just going to go through the Cult Tower and then head to Kefka's Tower. It's right there, if you don't remember. There is one other short thing I want to do quickly, though, that I kind of forgot about. Or almost forgot about, I guess. And it's fine to do it now, I think, anyway. It doesn't really get us anything other than a scene. And for that, I just need to switch up my party members a little. General Leo, I believe I understand what you're trying to say. Actually, for now, first I am going to just go with Terra so we can show what everybody says when you try to switch party members. Yeah, Mog's just Hoopo Pop. Popo? Yeah, I don't know. Let's do it. Let's get that madman. Realm. Hey everyone, let me see that light in your eyes. The old man here hasn't given up yet. And Gogo and Umaro are just standing here. Gogo doesn't say anything. Umaro says, ugh. Those two can't learn magic, so I didn't really use them much, and they're going to be a little farther behind on levels. But I'm probably not going to be using them overall anyway. Shadow doesn't say anything either. If something happens to me, all the world's women will grieve. Okay, Edgar. Right. Okay. Sabin's a man of few words as well. As long as there's people who need to be protected, I'll fight. I'm glad I made it this far. I feel I have a lot to live for. Okay, thanks, Celeste. Got Setzer up in here. Something good will come of it all. Less fairly optimistic for this world. And I think we got a couple of them down here. Yeah. The two best buddies here, Cyan and Gao. What an amazing device! Gao becomes stronger on belt. Alright, so I actually do want to put... I think you just need these two for certain. I don't think the others matter. You just get an extra scene here that'll give a little bit of backstory. A little bit of resolution. Oh, hello again. Yep, you were tops. That's why we... Quick, fix that chair. Then you can use it to reach the roof. Still crazy. You don't suppose... Gao, could this be your father? Ooh. Come on, Gao. It's true, right? Father? Yes, this is definitely your father. Gao's father? Gao? Ooh. Right. Let's go tell your father the news. He needs to know you're his son. Just a minute. We can't just go there with you looking like this. I know. Let's go to Jador and give you a makeover. And now it brings all the party in. Trying to civilize him, I guess. No, Gao, don't eat with your fingers. Yow! Don't say yow when you mean yes. Oh! I think it's a lost cause. How do you like these? Wait, what about those? Oh well. You say something? No, nothing. Uh-huh. Which is it gonna be? Oh, this is nice, but... Do you think it becomes Gao? Well... What? Nothing. This is it. You go to a funeral? Perfect. Yeah, they put him in Saban's type of attire. Functional yet sporty. Done. I don't think... Whew, completely lacking in fashion. Excuse me, sir. Could you order some clothes like the ones I'm wearing? Possible. That, sir. How dare you think of sticking him in that kind of getup? They all like their own fashion. But they settled on a suit here, it looks like. Okay, Gao? Now, any father'd be glad to have a son like you. Ooh. Excuse me, sir. Who in blazes are you? Oh, the repairman. Sir, you had a son, right? You with me? Son? Right. The truth is, he's alive. Come here, Gao. Father? What is this? What's with this son business? I never had a son. But now that you mention it, once had a terrible dream. In it, a demon child was born. I grabbed the creature and rushed off to the Veldt with it. It was crying like crazy when I arrived on the Veldt. But sir, I left the child there, and without looking back, I turned and started to run. Trying to tell you. Suddenly, the crying stopped. I turned around and saw a frightful monster. Hideous. Still gives me the shakes. I give up. But you, young man, your parents must be proud of you. Still have dreams of that demon child. Frightening. Why, you old. He's completely lost his mind. Yao, I'm gonna clobber him. Whoa, ooh. Yeah, so Gao stops him and leaves. I'm sorry. Father? Alive? Happy. I don't know. I mean, if anything, I suppose you could say that at least the guy acknowledged and said that whoever Gao's parents are should be proud. So, in a sense, I would say that even though he's in denial, he is kind of admitting that, and maybe in that sense recognizing that, yes, Gao is actually his son, but he's never going to openly admit it. Or maybe he's just crazy, and that was just something nice that he said. At any rate, now we are going to prepare my party for the tower. Now, well, it is a magic-only tower. While all of my party members know magic, I am going to put the ones that are considered to be mages originally in the party and go with that, I think. We'll see how it works. I think I usually just go with my strongest party overall because they're farther ahead on levels, but yeah, right now everybody's pretty close anyway. Except for Umaro and Gogo. I think we're just going to use magic anyway, so back row should be fine. Now, relics will matter here. We have two of them, gold hairpins, because that's all the gold hairpins I have. And then hero ring, I guess it says it raises magic damage. So I'll try for that. I don't think I have any more hero rings. I think it was just two. Yeah. I will probably give at least one person sprint shoes, I suppose. Yeah, I'll just count on her for that, I guess. Reduce the encounters a little bit. And I think I'll just actually go ahead and give him a pair of earrings. Which I guess the way I arranged it, it's somewhat odd to consider the guy wearing the earrings out of the group when it's all three women with him. And again, these days, I guess stuff like that doesn't really seem to matter as much anymore. But for the time when this game came out, I guess it would have been more odd, I guess. I'll put it that way. I think the default optimum stuff should be fine for me there. And it's right over here. So yeah, you can see the difference in time there. It was at about 28 hours, and I ended up putting about 5 hours in between breaking the Paladin Shield's curse and getting everybody's magic up. It took me about 2 hours to break the curse on the shield. And yeah, it took 256 battles, but there's like no way to keep track of where you're at, as far as I know. So I guess what you can do, though, eventually it will tell you there's a message on the screen. But if you're just kind of, you know, running back and forth battling and just going quickly and button mashing, you might miss it. But the one way you could tell, I guess anyway, would be that the character who has it equipped would no longer have the doom counter on their heads. Yeah, we had talked to these guys before, but I guess I'll read it again. No use talking to them. They've sold their hearts to Kefka. All they do is mope around, thinking of him. The members of the cult of Kefka live in this tower. There's something wondrous atop it. You can only use magic attacks inside. Unless your magic's strong, you'll never make it to the top. And yes, I do have plenty of money, so I'm actually going to pay this guy and see what he says. I don't remember. For 100,000 GP, I'll tell you about a secret treasure. Hooey! Right. Here's the scoop. Beneath the desert of Figaro lies an ancient castle, loaded with treasure. By the way, an old man who lives in the weapon shop in Narsha is looking for you. Well, I got the castle, and I got the Ragnarok. I think those are the two he's referring to. Got the Paladin Shield, if that wasn't what he was referring to, but he said weapon shop, so that was the Ragnarok guy. Treasure! Treasure! So yes, it is just a tower like this. With several floors. All the enemies are just level whatever magic, and I think it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Let's see what a level 3 spell does, targeting all of them. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess these are just last ditch attacks that they get, so that was enough to kill them. Oh, maybe not. I could use Ultima, and that should clearly be enough to take these guys out. And I guess I have enough elixirs that I can do that. Especially for Terra and Celeste, because they have the gold hairpins. This is a place where the economizers would be great. And yeah, there will be a few treasure rooms on the way to the top. Got a safety bit, which is another relic. I think it just like protects against fatal attacks or something like that. Mortal magic attacks. Okay. Also, I guess we should probably look at my inventory here. How far am I from the bottom? Yeah, there's still quite a few. I think if you actually got like one of everything in the game, you could probably completely fill that out. Not 100% sure on that though, because I don't know if I've ever done that much. Yeah, here's level 10 and 20. Ultima automatically targets all the enemies. Yeah. This wouldn't be a terrible place to level up your magic either. Because they are giving quite a few magic points on drop. Yeah, I think there are like 4 or 5 sections of this. You just keep climbing higher and higher. And each section has a door. Different treasure and whatnot. Here's the level 50. See if a single target ice 3 will be good enough. Yeah. That's a little cheaper, at least for me. I think that might be one of these rooms that has a hidden treasure on the bottom there. Anyway, though, I got a new shield. Is that going to be better? It actually compared to the paladin, I'm pretty sure it won't be better than that. Yeah. I guess I can use an ultimate with her too, it's not gonna kill me. Onward and upward. Yeah, so there's a level 60 there. Hadn't seen that one yet. And yes, there's a dragon in here. Let's show Bolt 3. No, that wasn't enough. Stunner. The weapon for Shadow, I think. Yeah, randomly cast stop. And let's talk to Mr. Dragon here. This one is the white dragon. I think it's basically like a holy dragon. Yeah, Ultima's kicking his ass, so it shouldn't take too many casts of that. Alright, yep. Got a Pearl Lance from him, and 2 dragons left. I don't think I hit a Pearl Lance yet. Yeah. And, of course, Edgar and Mog. Oh. Really? Yeah, there was a hint we saw. One guy said, or stand to the right of the treasure chest. I think he was talking about somewhere in here, now that I remember it a little bit. So I might have to check some of those lower floors again, because there's a secret in here, I'm pretty sure. There's level 90 magic. Yeah, meteor. That hurts a little bit. I would imagine Ultimate's still going to take them both out, though. Maybe not. Let's just make sure we got it. So yeah, there's Murton. It actually can target yourself and the enemies, though. So even if we get that one eventually, it's not the kind of spell that I'd want to use. But I do have life 2 and life 3, so we can pretty quickly heal from stuff like that. Force armor. I might have already had one of those even. Yeah, it's not better for anybody. I mean, when it comes to, like, potentially absorbing different types of magic, it'd probably be helpful in some situations. Oh. I'm glad I used that one with him, because he absorbed it. So I guess Ultimate is the way to go here, or some other kind of magic that'll cut through Reflect. Unless you want to use Reflect on yourself and then reflect it off of you to hit him. I think we're getting close to the top. Yeah, we're not going to need all these, but I'll just queue them up anyway. Wait a minute. Okay, I was trying to pay attention to MP. Realm's getting pretty low. But yeah, here we are. This top of the tower. What do they got up here? Got a gem box. Magic urn. Okay. So they're just gonna steal me and run away? It's possible I could try to take them out, but I don't know. Sometimes in these games, magic pots react very violently to you attacking them. Now, what is the gem box? Go ahead and sacrifice the hero ring and go ahead and use it. So it changes magic into X magic. Basically like the X fight with the offering where you hit more times. This allows you to use 2 magic spells in a round. So I think if you combine that with Quick, might let you use 4? I might have to try that out and see. I am going to use an elixir on her. And before we try to get out of here, we are going to go ahead and call it there for the day, though. But we'll pick up here next time, and I'll make my escape from the tower and see if I can find out which room down below had the secret in it, because I'm pretty sure there is one. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.